Hello guys, we're at the Joplin Flea Market. This is Uncle Johnny. Hey, we was wanting to know, we've got some things, gentleman up here that wants to, we run across him. He was in the war, and we're going to talk to him a little bit and see what happened and when he was there and what he thinks about 9/11. So, when was you in the war?
I was in the Marine Corps 68 through 72, and I was in Vietnam 70 and 71.
Oh, okay. Was you ever captured or?
Yes, I was a POW over there.
Okay.
And our own guys released us or got us out of there, and I got shot on the ensuing escape, so I got to come home, and that was about it. I got out as a Sergeant E5.
Mm-hmm.
And I did nothing but spectacular over there. I was an aircraft radio technician, but just did my job like everybody else.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we're doing this kind of segment on the 9/11. There's a whole lot of Americans, people that has been in the wars, all the wars that we actually have. There's a lot of homeless veterans out there that is actually sitting on street corners begging for money. Are people? I think the United States owes them something. Not to be sitting on a street corner begging for money.
Yeah.
So I've got one. What do you think about the 9/11, the day of 9/11? Can you tell me where you was at on 9/11?
I was doing my job. I worked out by the truck stops. I repair radios on the inside of big trucks and install them and do stuff like that. And I heard somebody say something about it. And I had a little 12-volt television in my pickup. So I went over there and looked at it. I was watching the thing, and I saw the actual second plane hit the second tower. And I, of course, at that time didn't know what it was. But as this thing evolved, I guess you would say I have a prejudice towards the Islamic people, and it's kind of like Vietnamese. You can't tell who's the good one and who's the bad one.
So basically you're saying erratic.
Right. The radical Muslims, I am 100% against them, but there's no way we can tell who is who. And it was just like on the guys that did the piloting of the plane, that Muhammad Atta. I remember him. He looked just like a normal guy. Might have been a East Indian, or he might have been a Puerto Rican or something. He just dark complected, dark hair. He just
basically like you are.
Yeah, kind of like me. I'm a Native American, but he was kind of like
exactly.
me. You can't tell who's good and who's bad.
Exactly.
And when this happened, it was such an atrocity that I think the president did a good thing in doing everything that we could as a nation to put a stop to terrorism. President Bush back then, I remember seeing him. He was in Florida. He was sitting with a group of second graders, I believe it was, and somebody came in and whispered in his ear what had just taken place, and that just threw the nation into chaos. There was no flights in, no flights out, and the ones that were in the air were instructed to land immediately at the nearest airport, which they had to. It just threw our world into chaos, not counting the over 3,000 lives that were lost in the World Trade Center. And I think we ought to beef up our security more. I think this Homeland Security thing is a joke, the way they're going about it. But I think we should beef up our security a lot more than we are right now. And we should help the people here in America instead of helping the people overseas. I'm a firm believer in that. God bless their hearts. I'm sorry that I have to say that, but the little kids in Africa, man, we're sending millions and millions of dollars over there, and we've got people over here, the little kids starving and stuff like that. I'm kind of getting off the subject, but it's a political thing. Our country is run by politics, and God, there's just a whole bunch of them I don't agree with.
So what do you think about our amendments? Free speech, the Second Amendment on guns and everything like that?
I think we should still practice free speech as given to us by our First Amendment. Second Amendment, which allows us to carry the right to bear and carry firearms. I don't, back then when they wrote that, they didn't have any clue that 200 and some odd years later we were going to have all these terrorists and people killing people in schools and stuff like that. But I think if you take away everybody's, if you take everybody's guns away, only the bad guys are going to have them, and the good guys are not going to have any way at all to protect themselves. And I don't agree with them trying to take away the ban the gun law thing. I just don't.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, hey, this is Frank. He's a real nice guy, and you need to watch this on YouTube. And we're gonna be back with some more videos that we're gonna be doing today because of 9/11. So y'all have a good day.